Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
So we have to switch to spicy thing.
Mic check.
No, we're ready. Kesha's ready. Kesha's ready. Kesha's ready.
Of course, I can, Felice, and a very good morning to you, and of course to all the listeners. As we actually are down at Hot and Spicy, I'm going to be getting my friend Vanessa, who was very busy in the kitchen, uh, to be able to come out and share with us what is actually happening. But I can tell you what is actually happening here as we ask them to turn down the radio a little bit so we won't get any feedback. I can tell you what is happening here is that they're ready for lunch for these. That is what I can tell you. And people are starting to roll in the place to come and make their orders for lunch. And like I said in my first broadcast when we came here, one of the things that happens is if if you know that you are not sure exactly what you want to eat, well then, don't put yourself in the sauce and turn up at Hot and Spicy undecided, and then deciding, okay, I'm going to eat, because you've got a wide variety of stuff and you would be confused, because oftentimes when you look at the things, you're seeing things that, you know what, it's like, as I'm moving now with my friend Vanessa here, it's like, Man, I want to cook up. Man, I want the cabbage and beef, right? Then boiled chicken. Then I see sweet chicken. Then I got
Jerk chicken.
jerky. Man, stew fish. Stew beef and
Crab curry.
oh, man, duck curry, hard curry. Oh,
Mutton curry.
then you got some water curry up here too.
Duck.
All right. Yeah.
Gilbaco.
Gilbaco. Man. It's like you're going abna babna ABC, and trust me, Feliz, you wouldn't be finished, right? So, if I were you, one of the things, sometimes you decide, and here what? I have to have lunch, and I feel like eating, I want to have, and you cater for that too. People who are gonna go, like, let's say, no rice. So, you know that you want no rice, so you have that. You can have that, right?
Yes, you can have like the salad, a serving of stir fry, and a piece of baked chicken with a glass of local juice.
Always the nice part to do and to have. And then if it is, outside of that, you forget to tell them, or they could have soup with a nice corn in it and soup.
We have chicken soup today with loud corn, very hot, now hot off the stove with your lovely dumplings in it.
Yes. So it's that kind of thing where you just have your macaroni and cheese, like Cassie, and the girls in the office, they would often say, well, hey, they're watching the weight or something like that, or that kind of thing. So they won't want to have too much of the rich food to put on size or what's not. So they're looking at with them. But of course, you like your curries. You got a whole lot of the different options here. There's a lady in front of me. This is what she's doing. See what I tell you? She's doing Abna Babna ABC, trying to figure out which one of the curries to have, whether it's crab, whether it's the beef, whether it's a pork or what. And that's how it is here at Hot and Spicy, man.
Yes, that's how it is. We have a wide variety. And these are not all. We still have food coming out all the time, right? So when you come in here, there's something for everyone. You're thinking about greens, you're thinking about curry, you're thinking about beef, you're thinking about shrimps, you're thinking about duck. If you just want like some vegetarian, you want like a serving a peas stew with little rice and a piece of macaroni and cheese, you could have that, or you can have the steamed greens. There's something here for everyone. Or if you don't want that, you just want to think about the pastries, you can have that too. Egg ball, puri and fish cake, your burgers, your pinwheel, all that you can have at Hot and Spicy Corner. It's your choice. When you come in here, there's a wide variety. There's something that you must choose from.
And there was a popular song, but I see you have it here. Tell us about it. Drew Toven did a song, the gal want no egg ball. But of course, that is part of the Guyanese culture. You must have egg ball. And when you talk about pastries, I know you made mention of pastries just broadly. But tell us about some of the pastries, and especially like egg ball. And I'm seeing, pinwheel and so on that you got there.
Egg ball is big. Early in the morning, hot egg ball off the store. We have customers be standing up waiting on the egg ball to fry, right? And then the early morning, because the school, you have the lovely cupcakes, and I'm kind of came the pint tart, the cheese roll, the cinnamon roll, the Swiss roll, the yum yum, all type of cakes, fruit sponge, black, buns, the patties, the meat pie, the sausage roll, the pineapple down ice at the cake. We got the hot pockets. All of that you have at Hot and Spicy Corner. So when
Chinese cake?
shiny cake, yes, with the eye, the red, yes, we do have that available as we speak. We have all of that. And don't forget, our opening time is from 6:30 to 9 at nights. And we're located right at 112 3rd and Albert Street. When you come in, we normally start with your breakfast. The breakfast is like your bile and fry, your garlic pork, your bacon, salt fish.
So hold on a second. It's December. Usually, garlic pork is traditional for Christmas Day.
Yes. No, we do.
No, I'm saying it's usually traditional for Christmas Day. So are you telling me that you can come here? Today is the 8th. You can come today and have garlic pork.
We got garlic pork whole week stand around with you. We got garlic pork whole week. We don't have any all finished, but we're going to have again tomorrow morning. We have garlic pork whole week. From the 1st of December, we have garlic pork. Garlic pork.
So for those who you can't make garlic pork, you can buy it.
I heard you start. Yes, you can come in, you can have it with bread, or you can buy a serving, however you want it. That's the beauty with us. You can have it however you want. If you don't want it with bread, you want it like that, you want it with some rice, some gravy, whatever. But usually it normally goes with bread. That's traditional. But some people eat it just like that.
Those are I'm the some people. Eat it just like that. You want to be able to salivate and enjoy. I mean, I'm sorry for those of you who are listening to radio, but remind them where they have to come if it is that they're feeling hungry right now, or it is that. And the beauty about it, you do have the option where they can call and make their orders too.
Yes, we know right about now. I know all the customers who comes in here, they say, no, Lord, Vanette, the crowd, the crowd, the crowd. So sometimes we ask them to call in and pre-order, and all they have to do is pick up. Because midday, 1, 2 o'clock in is be very packed, jam packed, right? And we know that a lot of persons, when they come in, they just want to up, they're up on lunch break, an hour, half an hour. So we try as much as possible to get the crowd out of the way. That's why.
Not only that, sometimes when you come now and then you see all this food and what's there, you're more hungry, so you want to get your food as fast as possible.
Yes, because and not only that, remember certain things don't be out here long. So if you call and we put it aside for you, you guarantee you're gonna get it. But if you come in something, you just your foot short. Somebody gone with the last serving. That happen a lot. You understand? So it's very good if you pre-order, you come early, you send someone, or people send a taxi driver, so because you can't come out of work. So all of that we cater for. But we don't have a personal delivery. But what we tell you, if you call us, we can put the order and send it with a car for you.
All right, and when you put it in the car, tell the driver, don't stop at all. You must make sure that he comes here, he picks up, and he takes it back to whoever it is that orders. Let's talk a little bit, Vanessa, about in-house dining. Now, we're in that season, evidently. We're one, it's getting to Christmas, that's one. And two, we also in that time when the COVID restrictions have been lifted. And so you have made it possible for persons to actually sit right here and you tell us a little bit about what you've got for them.
Well, first of all, Stan, if you know hot and spicy before COVID, where you come in and cash, we had a lot of chair and tables here. Since COVID, we didn't put back any. We concentrated dining on the private dining room at the back, which is fully AC, and we have the outdoor, or you could do takeaway. Because of what's going on, we didn't feel comfortable putting back the chair and table here because of two clusters. So when you come in, it's very spacious. You have some customers, I'm very observant. When they come, we have the number system. What they do is take a step back because they don't want to be in the crowd. So because of all of that, we're not putting back chair and table here for I don't know till when. But for now, you dine outside, but we have the private dining room on the back, yes. It can sit about 30 persons, and outside could sit about 20 persons. But where you come and you pick up your food. No. And the problem with it, there's no additional cost to dine in our room. There's no additional cost to dine there. You can come and you can dine. Now, where we set up, we normally set up for if they have a large family or a fiance, or if it's a friend of 4 or whatever. That's how we have the tables. If it's 2, if it's 4, if it's about 10 or 12, we have the long table. You can go there or you could sit outside.
Awesome. Now, 2 times before, 2 broadcasts up when we spoke, one of the things you talked about is in terms of the banquet hall, days are running out in terms of available days. Do you still have any available days? And if you do, you want to share those and let persons know how they can actually book it, and if possible, if it is that they can come get a viewing if they've never seen. You know some people, especially getting married or whatever, or a birthday, and they want to see something and decide to make a pick. Do you offer like a viewing to them?
Yes, Stan. Every customer who come in and pay the first thing they like to know is see the hall, and we normally give them a run of the small hall and the large hall. Yeah, we have a few dates, a very few dates available. You need to call us and let us know what is your date, and then we'll be able to tell you if that date is available. Because right about now we have a lot of events, and I know a lot of people like weekends, so it's best you called. I know for this Saturday we're booked out. For this Sunday we're booked out too. All 2 venues gone. Next week, I know we have, I think, 1 or 2 dates may be available, so they'll have to call in and see or come in. And yes, Stan, we do viewing of the hall all the time. Each customer come even before they pay. Some people would pay because they see it, they went to a wedding here before, or they saw it on Facebook. But people who have never seen the venue, people talk to them about, tell them about it, they normally come. And most of the persons who come, I normally ask, how do you find out about the Mirage? Most 90% somebody recommend them to me. So, kudos for all the persons who's been talking good about the Mirage Banquet Hall. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Now, you're talking about all of this that is happening, you know. You've got the Mirage Banquet Hall for bookings for different, whether it's a wedding, graduation, a party or whatever, a church, whatever. All of these, you're talking about, you know, all of the Christmas foods and so on. We haven't even talked about the cakes and the breads as yet, but we're going to get there shortly. So evidently means you have to have a large, you know, complement of staff. How is that coming? Or you need more?
Son, I need more right now. But the thing is that we have good staff. Our staff are multitask too. You understand? And we have some of the best hardworking staff they have right about now. Because the new staff that you're coming now, you know what's happening. But the old staff, those ones, they're very good. So yes, and I myself has been in the kitchen with my staff, my husband, because we can work anywhere. And when you have all these, we have to hear, we have the outlets, plus we have to cook for the banquet hall. You know, you have to be so talented, and you got to multitask so much, and not only that, making sure the food is of a standard. So yes, my hard-working staff, I have to thank them very much, to my hard-working husband. You know, my team, my decor team who work with me day and night, who some need sleep over just to get, because this weekend they're going to be sleeping here, because when that, we have a wedding Saturday, which is 400, and when that done, we have to pull down and transform all to the banquet hall, because we have 2 more events this Sunday. So everybody work hard to make the Mirage and Hot and Spicy a success. And without our staff, there's no us, because me and my husband cannot do it by ourselves. So we have to thank all our staff, from the cooks to the cleaners to the handyman to the servers, everybody, drivers, everybody. Everybody. It's a team effort to pull what we normally do every day off. And then remember, I mean, you come to the Mirage Banquet Hall, it's all inclusive. It's food, it's the decor, everything we take care of. The only thing you have to do is bring the drinks. So this is how good we are.
So interestingly now, if anyone who is listening to this and, you know, they're looking for a job, maybe especially with the Christmas, what kind of skill set are you saying that they should come with that would make you hire them?
On the spot, experience is very important right about now. And you know, if we say so, like you have potential, we can train you. But you know, experience is very important. And you must be able to work. You must be able to work, because when you come into my kitchen is very huge. And some people, when they see the kitchen, they don't even come back.
They get taken away. You know?
Yes, it's as long as the building, right? Yes, that's how big is our kitchen.
And with that in mind, we've got to talk about, you know, the breads. We got to talk about the cakes that you've got. So as we get closer and closer to Christmas, now one of the things that obviously happens too is that sometimes, you know, oftentimes we decide, you know what, I'm going to buy a cake for somebody for the Christmas, and I want to have it, you know, delivered to them, whatever the case might be. You offer that kind of service?
Yes, because we have certain customers that know that when we're going to be closed on Christmas Day. So what they would do is call maybe and say they need this to go there or that to go there. So we normally put it together and we send it to them with a taxi. You understand? But yes, whatever you want at Hot and Spicy, we can deliver for you in terms of food, in terms of pastries, in terms of catering. Yes, we know a lot of people already have the hall and so on, but you still need a cater and that kind of stuff. You can come in or call us and let us know, and we will tell you, you know, if we can do it or if we cannot do it. You understand? So Hot and Spicy, the workforce, we have a huge workforce, and the beauty with us is that we're in since 3 in the morning. The cooks come in for 3. So that's why sometimes we could able for taking, if people come like 7, 8 o'clock, we'll able to take in that early order and still deliver for them at like 4, 5 o'clock if they want, or by 12 o'clock, because we have a huge workforce. And then the staff are multitask. You understand? So all of that. And don't forget, keep listening for Appreciation Day basket. Keep listening out for that. That is going to be coming soon, where we're giving back to our customer.
Definitely. And, you know, one of the things someone just made mention, texting, asking, if it is that they're, let's say, lactose intolerant, they can't use, you know, milk, can they come to Hot and Spicy and ask you to make their Christmas cake that you'll be able to do without having that in it?
No, Stan, I won't be able to do that. I'm not going to challenge myself to that. Because when my son is lacto and it's special milk, they got to use like almond milk and all of that. So it's very expensive. So I won't be able to do that. But
Unless they're gonna pay, unless they're gonna pay the price.
that's right. But like the eggless cake and that kind of stuff, yes, we will do. But yeah, of course. Now some people don't like the rank and so they might want that. So that is what we do. But I have never done a lacto cake, and I know it's lacto because my son is lacto. It's very expensive to maintain that lifestyle. Yeah.
So of course, today is Thursday. We're heading into the weekend. Tell those who are listening to radio before we wrap up about some of the exciting things that are going to be happening here. We know you open usually for breakfast, lunch, and even for dinner. But what are some of your varieties that you're expecting to have this week? We know, obviously, when you go to the market, it depends on how greens are selling and so on. You'll make sure you get that. But what are some of those things that you think that you might be able to have that they haven't had in a while?
Well, we're just talking about bringing out turkey tomorrow. We just was talking about that. Bringing out turkey tomorrow, bringing out ham tomorrow. We were just sitting down planning what we're going to do tomorrow, what additional stuff, because we kind of feed off our crowd and what they want. But we don't want to bring out like the turkey, the ham, and those things too early. Right? Maybe like around the 15th, but we're going to try test the waters tomorrow and see what's going to happen. We're going to bring back things like the mince ball tomorrow. We normally have the Alfredo pasta. We've done it twice. We're going to bring that back tomorrow. So yes, they have different stuff we normally bring out. We normally do the stuffed chicken breast too. Right? That may be coming next week. So we're just testing the water. So when you come here, it's different stuff. But what I want to say to you, Stan, is that people who are visiting Guyana, they don't want that stuff. They want the crease. Thank you very much. That's what they want. A few may take a turkey, but most persons, they're into the Guyanese, the nice greens, the cook up, the dal, the salt fish, and all that kind of stuff. Most of my customer, that is the clients I have. Those are my customer area. The Creole food. Yes, we do other stuff, but the Creole food we normally do. So tomorrow we will have the turkey, we will have the ham, we will have the mince ball, and also we'll bring the Rasta pasta tomorrow. We brought it last Friday, it's sold out. So we're gonna bring the Rasta pasta, we're gonna bring the Alfredo, we're gonna bring the turkey, we're gonna bring the ham, we're gonna bring the beef marigold, and so tomorrow.
You wait until I cut off the locks to bring the Rasta pasta.
Yeah, so those things are going to come out tomorrow. And you got things like the macaroni casserole and all those things. Just special stuff we bring out for a certain, for the season, then we just, back to normal, just for the season.
Awesome. Of course, now we spoke at length about the fact that they could order, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, whether it is that they want to book the Mirage, whether it is that they want to call to order wholesale breads and cakes and pastries and so on. As we put a wrap on our discussion today here on 94.1, tell them how they can contact or where they can find. If it is for the first time someone is actually hearing about Hot and Spicy.
Okay, well, that would be funny if you're Guyanese. Okay, so we're located 112 3rd and Albert Street. Any 45 minibus, former Mingles building for the old folks who know about Mingles. Albertown Police Station, the corner after that. And right obliquely opposite the Albertown basketball court, the big gray building on the corner. You cannot miss us. All the taxi drivers know where Hot and Spicy is. Hot and Spicy is a household Guyanese name now. So on our telephone number is 225-6255 and 226-9000, or you just visit us on Facebook. You go Hot and Spicy and everything pull up with Hot and Spicy Corner. You can call us, or you can come in and visit us to take away or sit in. And if you're having a function, we have the beautiful banquet hall upstairs. You can take a look, survey, look at the pictures. We have thousands of pictures on our Facebook page. And if you're having a family reunion, a wedding, a staff party, lots of staff party we have this year. Thanks very much for the support from everyone. And you can make your choice. You can go and shop around, look at the different halls, look at the different package, and then you can make your choice. And people who eat here, just letting you know, the same person who cook for Hot and Spicy Corner cook for upstairs, the Mirage Banquet Hall. It's one owner.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for sharing that with us, Vanessa. And of course, thanks for talking with us on 94.1 Hot FM today about what is happening here. We will be back this weekend. But what we want to do when we come this weekend is be upstairs at the Mirage, at the banquet hall,
Yeah,
and,
that's a
and,
good
and, and
idea.
see what is
What's
going there
going
and
on?
share that experience with them, right?
Yes, yes. I'll try and see if I can finish for that time.
Awesome. And of course, thanks to those of you who've been listening. Felice, girl, I don't know what you want to eat, and I think, it's really exciting here in terms of what you've got. So you got to come down to Hot and Spicy at the corner of 3rd and Albert Street. Grab your lunch, and if it is that you're not coming for lunch, you could come for dinner. And remember, they're open from 6 all the way until 9 at night, and you can get your Christmas stuff already right here at Hot and Spicy. Take care.